Police Department in Rowlett, Texas. The area where Darlie Routier and Darren Routier walked in, and she didn't walk out a free person. I wanted to get a little clip over here. I'm waiting on Detective Jimmy Patterson. If he's not busy with calls today, he can see me. I had it set up for tomorrow. He's not in the office right now, but I wanted to, it's a rainy day here in Rowlett. They also had the 3 Darlie rallies right here. As I move over here just a little bit so I can get this shot, a Rowlett police officer is going to drive by. Oh, Lancaster Marshal, my bad. Right where that van is parked right there, in the where you see Darren and Darlie walking into the Rowlett Police Department. He comes straight up through here. Darren goes on the other side of the pole, and Darlie walks on this pole. It's the same, walks on this side. It's the same exact pole. It's the same exact pole. You can see this right here, and that right there matches up the pole. You can see that Darlie walked right in here, and she walked around that way. And she came right in here with Jimmy Patterson. You know, pats Darren on the back. Darlie walks in first. It's all the same setup. I do not know where they went from here. Hopefully I can meet with Jimmy Patterson. Darlie's last steps to freedom were in here. They come in here and then the clip ends. But this is the inside lobby of the Rowlett Police Department. I do believe that Darlie went through that door. Yeah. Pretty cool, huh? Let's take the walk that Darlie took. You can see in the video where Darlie's being brought into the police station with Darren and Jimmy Patterson that her vehicle, her Nissan Pathfinder, was parked right here. In the background, you're able to see. What's up, bro? You ever see that building right there in the background of that? So Darlie would have seen this. She would have had this view walking in. Darren stepped around that way. Right here. Darlie came this way. They thought they were coming in to talk to the police. This is also the station where Bill Parker interrogated Darlie. Sorry. I had it set up to speak with Jimmy Patterson, but I'm a day early. So the public information officer gave me permission, but I'm a day early, so it looks like I'm going to miss it. I'm going to swing by here later on and see if he's not in the field. But he's only authorized to talk to give me that picture for Tuesday. That's who I got it. I got it approved for Tuesday. And things happen, and it's a little bit earlier. But I thought I'd bring that little tidbit on, and I'm out of here. No, they haven't set a date yet. So hey, stay close to my channel, Kimmy, because I went by the house last night. I'm going to upload that. I'm going to pick up Beja Jovel, Darlie's housekeeper who testified against her. She's waiting on me to come get her. And we're going over to Rest Haven. And we're going to see Devin and Damon's grave. It's a little bit rainy. And it doesn't look like it's going to stop. So, yeah. If you watch the, Kimmy, if you see where Darlie's walking in here, you can see I picked out her exact steps. That's how well I know this damn case. But I think my next stop is to be over get Beja Jovel. I'm gonna film her. She wants to see the boy's grave. She's scared to go over there because of the family. She didn't want to run in. She doesn't live far from there. And well, I told her. I asked her when I talked to her. I said, "Have you seen the grave?" And she said, "No, I haven't been there for many years." I think she went there one day and saw somebody she didn't want to see, and she hasn't been back. So this is gonna be a long. We picked up some things to put on her grave. Yeah, she sure did. I'll show you this walk again because I got it down packed. I've seen that clip so many times. If you see it though, you can see it. She stepped up onto this. You can see Darren and Darlie and Jimmy Patterson. And right as they go, and Darren had on a Bud Light shirt and Darlie was wearing denim. And Patterson puts his hands on Darren's back right here. Darlie's in front of him. He knew he was going to arrest her. So. But anyways, yeah, she is scared of him because she testified against him. So I'm going to turn around and get a couple good shots of this. And good, the rain is stopping. I don't know if Beja's gonna be able to get up in this truck. Well, I have to lift her up there. We're getting her up there. But kudos to the Rowlett Police Department for handling the most heinous crime that this city has ever seen. You know, there's still 3 officers that work here that work the scene. Jimmy Patterson, David Main is still here, and Dean Poose is still here. But I've never talked to either one of them. I've talked to Patterson. He knows who I am. But like I said, I did have it all set up for tomorrow. In between the hours of 12 to 5, Jimmy Patterson will be allowed to give me a handshake and get a picture. And he would also be allowed to show me what room they put the handcuffs on Darlie. But we weren't allowed to talk about it. That's all I was just allowed to say, is that this is the place where Darlie Routier got arrested. Jimmy wasn't allowed to say nothing. But we had to change our plans, and so that I'm a day early. But so they have permission for tomorrow. I'm not going to be here tomorrow. I got stuff I got to do. Some things happen. Justice for Devin and Damon. All right. We're off to the next stop. The truck does have piece of chicken grease, y'all. See you in about 10 minutes.